Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to TRT Productions. I am your host, Big Ram, and I'm here tonight with a very, very special friend of mine. I knew this young man for a very long time. I want to give him his props. As most people say, they like to say give a person his flowers, but I don't have to give this person his flowers.
Appreciate you.
I think this person's flowers grow all around him. He just don't know it yet. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the lounge. Welcome to the Cigar Lounge, TRT Productions, Mr. VerryRichmon. Man, welcome to the program, brother. First of all, thank you for giving us the time while you on the set to let us talk to you, man.
No doubt. No doubt. Anything man. For you, my bro. Anything.
Well, listen. You always took care of me, and I appreciate you from the time that you was managing Brainstorm Records. We're going to get into that on the part two. But part two, we're going to get into that on the Brainstorm Records. But I want to start you where your movie career starts.
Okay.
You started with Dave Mays.
Shout out to Dave Mays Films.
Shout out to Dave Mays Films.
Yeah, man.
Give me a little backside about it. Give me a little insight about that. How that all began.
I never wanted to be an actor. I'm just a funny person. Like, naturally, like, I wake up laughing and shit over nothing. Like, I just wake up laughing. I'm always like a jolly old soul. So I started doing these YouTube skits, right? And I did one called The Crying Boy.
Right.
Where I cried about something like I came out the store with my girl, and she seen her ex-man, and he was like 8 feet tall, and he hugged her and grabbed her butt, and I couldn't do shit about it, and I started crying. Dave May seen that, and he reached out to me. He was like, "Yo, I want to put that kind of scene in one of my movies," and that's how it all started. You know, he started me, and I give him props for that. You know, he was like,
I think you act very well.
I appreciate it.
No. Seriously, I think you act very well. I think you have a hidden talent. Especially with a lot of people doing these YouTube movies. I've seen some of your movies, especially the detective. You played the detective in one of them.
A couple of
times. And then there was a scene where you did a scene right under here, under the Yankee Stadium. You were sitting in the truck with the young lady. I can't remember the movie.
Oh, that was a Dave May production.
The Dave May production.
Yeah.
That was a man.
Appreciate that.
I still laugh about that one, man.
I had like a daughter that couldn't stand me, and shit was just stupid. Then I got beat up in the truck by Queen Lady Bam. Shout out to you. Yeah, man.
So I mean, why now? What changed? Because you was in the music.
I still am.
You still are.
That never changed.
That's amen.
I'm everything entertainment basically. So it could be songwriting, it could be music production, video editing. I just was raised in the element of entertainment, and I get that from my oldest brother, Uncle Douglas, the guitar player. So.
Uncle Dougie.
Yeah, man.
We call him Uncle Dougie.
Yeah,
rest in peace.
You know, get ready.
I remember when you introduced me to Uncle Dougie too, and I said, "That's your brother." You said, "Yeah." And then when he played the guitar, you convinced me, man.
Man, he invented something that I haven't heard yet. That's only 7 notes in the scale of music. He said he found the 8th note.
What?
True story.
And we won't even be.
It's alright. I got some of his music.
I know you do. I know you do.
I put him in Black Psycho, that movie I did about mental illness. He's the guitar player in Black Psycho. Man. Yeah.
People have to go back, because you're actually funny. I mean, you actually did a skit one time, and what made me pay attention to you is when you did a skit one time with the underwear on your head.
Oh, underwear head.
Head. Oh, shit.
Yo, bro. I told you I wake up laughing, bro. Yo, shout out to Underwear Head. I want to resurrect him.
Yeah, Underwear Head was funny.
I'm going to bring him back, bro.
I don't think people really think that Underwear Head was funny.
Yeah.
And it was like, yo, I said, wait, now he was a manager, now he's moving into movies. And each time you send me a text, each time, and I'm not gonna lie, it's a better movie.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Each time it's a better movie. Now I'm looking at this last one, King on the Rise.
Oh, Rise of a King.
Rising of a King.
Rise of a King, yeah, man.
And man.
Yeah, man.
The production on this.
The trailer is crazy. Rise of the King, man.
Oh my God.
Yeah, LM Productions did that.
How did you get hooked up with these guys?
We're all connected, believe it or not. Like, if I know somebody, see, I'm the type of person like this. Like, if I get myself in first, and I know you're an actor too, or you're trying, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna talk to the producer. I'm like, look, I got somebody that's pretty good, and that's how it goes. So the network gets small, the circle gets smaller. So I met him through Dave.
Wow.
I met Ray Luke through Dave.
Wow.
I met somebody through Ray Luke, and the circle just gets smaller but bigger with opportunity.
Right.
You know, and
Right.
I show up on time. I don't show up drunk or high. I don't do that.
Right.
When you're working, this is a job for me. Whether you're getting paid for it or not, take it serious. It's like a rapper. I don't care if the club is empty, bro. You get on that stage and you perform like you performing in front of millions. Because one day it'll be millions.
It'll
You
be
understand?
millions, that's right.
That's how I move.
That was my next question. My next question is and I really know that like we both are the same page because the paychecks really don't mean anything. So I know you're doing it from the heart.
I'm like this. I've gotten paid for a few things, but the
Okay.
thing is this: I'm successful at it, and
Very.
the definition of success is doing something that you love to do
Every day.
whether you get paid or not.
Right.
So imagine getting paid $1 million for something you love to do, like a basketball player.
Right.
That's the best of the best.
Right.
So I'm striving for the best of the best.
But here's the thing, I've watched you.
Appreciate it.
I seen you when you was down here and you talking about the movie, not talking about the record company, I'm talking about the movie part.
Mm-hmm.
I seen you come from the bottom and work your way up to the top. And I know you.
Mm-hmm.
I know you got something up your sleeve. I've been with you for years. I've known you for years. I know after this you're into the production. I know you're learning. You're learning probably how to write your scripts. You're learning how
All
to
of that.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
What's next? Because I know you're gonna still
Hollywood.
do movie.
That's what's next.
That's what's up.
I'm leaving New York,
That's
going to
what's up.
Hollywood, and that's after I get some of the movie money that I'm supposed to be having because there's contracts involved right now.
Right.
I'm doing a lot of stuff that I can't disclose right now.
I don't want you to
There's a movie
disclose.
that's about to drop. I can't disclose right now because of non-disclosure agreement that I had to sign and stuff like that. But people be like, "Yo, I know you've been acting, but you know, I seen this, I seen that. What else you got going?" And I'm like, "It's coming," you know. And people just ask to be nosy. Because your best friends are not your followers. I got
Amen.
more love from strangers
Come on now.
than I got from people that know me, that
Come
see
on
me
now.
every day. Let's talk now.
Let's talk.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm
That's
just
right.
like, and then when you see me, and you know me, you see me in the street, yo, hey, what's up, man? What you got coming out?
And then they really and they ask you, but they really don't follow.
Right.
Right.
I can't get a like, I can't get a subscribe,
Can't
I
get
can't
nothing.
get nothing. But you my man though, right?
I
Come on,
never
man.
ask friends
I
for
don't ask for
anything.
none of that no
No,
more, man.
I
I
never
used
ask
to though,
friends.
like, yo, what's good? What's the love?
And let me tell you something. We're friends. We have been friends for a very long fucking time, and it took us a long time to even sit down and do our second interview.
Yeah, this is our
because
second,
this is
right?
our 2nd because our first one came on the Living Room TRT. A lot of people don't know that either.
Right.
When you were doing other ventures, but I actually want to follow you while you're doing your movies, and I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, I put you in movies.
Yes, I know you would. But that's what I'm saying. You have inspired me.
I appreciate that. man.
What I'm got going on here is because what we did in the past has ended, and I wasn't able to go anywhere else to make tracks and do beats for anybody else. And then you just came along and said, "Yo, I'm gonna do movies right now." And at first I was like, "Yo, man, that's not your lane."
Nah, listen. I managed artists, and which is a pain in the ass, by the way.
I could understand.
All the energy that I put into an artist, I said, you know what? Why don't I just manage myself? Take that same money, time, energy, promoting, marketing, all of that. Do it for y'all. Do it for me. I done did it for too many. And what you get sometimes you get their ass to kiss.
Right.
Or you didn't do this for me. Or,
Right.
or this, that. I'm tired of those days, bro. I'm over that.
I think you're doing well though.
I appreciate it.
Don't look back.
Nah, never.
Because if you look back, I'm gonna push you forward. I'm seriously. If you
I
look
ain't
back, I'm
looking
gonna push you
back,
forward.
man.
Listen, man, because you inspire me.
I'm like a train with no brakes when it comes to this acting.
You inspire me. I mean, when I first met you and you was like, "Yo, you do beats," I was like, you know. So now come over to the studio. I got something for you. I said,
Right.
you know, I don't want to, you know.
I was like, come through.
Came through.
Yeah,
It was embrace for love, all the way into the fact of we had to go somewhere last week.
Yeah, we lost
We
Minta.
lost-
We lost
yes.
Tony Garcia, man.
Yes, we
One
did.
of those Latin producers from Brainstorm Records. R.I.P. to him as well.
R.I.P. And you said to me, you said, "Yo, you need to come over." I said, "I don't know, you know, I can't make it. I haven't seen
I
these
was like,
guys
nah, you better come.
in years." He was
Yeah.
like, "Nah, fuck that. You need to come. You need to get down here and you need to show your face." And man, the moment I pulled into Ortiz Funeral Home, the moment I pulled in, I know you were shocked to see me there because I got there before you.
Right.
And I saw you when you pulled in. Man, the love. 13, 14 years later, these guys
Everybody
still know,
together.
still together.
Yep.
Still know who
That's
Fat
that
Boy
brainstorm,
is.
man. Brainstorm Records, boy.
You don't know that you started a movement, man. There are a lot of people who we work with, who we just know in our social life, who come under you.
I'm humble. I appreciate that. Yeah.
You have been a teacher for a lot of students for a long time, and now you're taking us into the phrase of movies.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
Yo,
man, this is crazy.
This is crazy. Some of the movies, like Dave, is unscripted, right?
Right.
And then there's another couple of things that are scripted. I had one person. He gave me the script, and he said, "Listen, I need you to read this and not read it. Know this line for line. No mistakes. Don't add your own thing. I'm not feeling that." That was hard. It's easy now, but it was hard then. So he was like, "Don't just read your part. Read the entire script, so you know where you fit. You can't just read your parts, and when it's time for you to no, you can't sound like you're reading. You become that person."
When did you know you wanted to be serious about it? Like, where did you know where you wanted to read all the whole? When did you realize that this part, hey, this is it. This is what I'm going to do from now on.
Again, I just knew. You know what I'm saying? And there's another way to do it with people. Like there's a movie I'm doing right now, Lick, the series. That producer's a little more lenient, but she's still like, know my script. You know, this is my baby. Treat it like it's your baby, because you're in my script. So, you know, I ventured off a little bit, because sometimes it's hard to know every line, because I didn't have that long to study for it.
Right.
But respect, man. Her name is Samantha Thompson.
Samantha Thompson.
Salute.
Shout out to Samantha Thompson. Man, you work with a lot of people, man.
I'm trying, bro.
Oh, man, I just seem like after Dave May, you just went bonkers. Like, you're all over the place,
I'm
man.
trying, man. I'm trying. You know what's funny?
Talk to me.
I always wanted to be an actor, just never knew I wanted to be an actor.
Right,
If that makes any
right.
sense. Like when I was little, like, man, I used to sit in front of the TV and watch cartoons and stuff, right? And I think my older brother said it. He said, if you sit there long enough and you catch that right moment, you could go back and you'll be in TV. So I used to sit there and watch television. I still do.
Right.
I still don't think I could tap, but now I'm in the TV. You know what I'm saying? Now I'd like to see me on TV. Right?
Yo, man, I'm telling you, when you send me your stuff, and when you first sent it to me, I was like, what is this guy doing? I said, no, seriously. And then when I saw you did the, what's up? What's up?
Oh, what?
What's up? I said,
What? That one.
I said, look at this. I said, look.
That was
I said,
Dave.
look.
Dave's crazy.
I said, yo, this is it right here. I said, you found your calling. Then you hit me with that. I'm telling you, this last trailer that I seen.
Oh, man. King, man.
And I even realized there's a scene in the movie that reflects the surrounding where we at right now. I seen one of the scenes. I said, oh shit, when did he have time to do that?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. How did you get your time in to shoot in certain areas?
You talking about in the car over there? I thought you was talking about the official bum.
There's one.
You know the official bum? I got something with him. That dude is funny as hell.
I didn't see the official.
It's called
bum
The
yet.
Hitman Part 3. He's in.
I didn't see that one.
Okay.
But there's one. I'm telling you about the trailer here where you sitting with your collar.
Oh, that's Dave May.
That's Dave May.
I can't think of the name of the movie right now.
Sitting in here. You sitting in one of these rooms.
Nah.
Yeah.
I am?
Yeah, you got the background of the shades. I said, when did you have time to
I don't know.
to film that, man?
I don't know about that one. I think that was my own production, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's The Hitman. That's The Hitman.
I saw the Hitman.
It's about a hitman, right? That he.
Oh, so let me just
He's
get this
cheap.
straight. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off.
Do your thing.
Let me get this straight. So Hitman is your project.
Yes.
That's no other producer.
That's all me.
You produced.
Yes.
You wrote.
Yes.
And acted.
Yes.
Hey man, I want in.
You in?
I want in, man.
Say
I want
the
to
word.
be part of Hitman.
Yo, that shit funny, man. It's funny, man.
I gotta go see it.
We filming another one on Friday, but I don't want to get into it because I want to put it. But it's funny as hell. The concept. I come up with these concepts in my sleep, man. I'd be like, that would be funny if this happens, and I wake up laughing, and I go write it down, or I just talk to my phone right quick while I'm asleep.
Right.
Do this. When I wake up, and then I go do it. If you see it, you can do it.
The time frame is ridiculous, especially if you're working with more than one producer.
Yeah.
So how do you know? Like, do you have to work with one producer on Monday and then another producer on Friday and another producer on Saturday, or do you just work with one producer till one movie's done and then you move on to the next?
I schedule it out. Like, okay, let's say I got a schedule with Dave for this Friday, which we do, right? I know he said, "What you doing Sunday?" I'm like, "Nah, I can't do Sunday because I'm in Jersey with Samantha Thompson. He was like, oh, okay. So I got this calendar in my head, but the person that I started with first, I'm never gonna dub them because I'm in your project. I'm gonna tell you I can't make it this day because I'm doing this, and that's called loyalty. And people will trash your name for that if you say you're gonna show up and you don't show, or you show up without your lines, or you show up, or you. This is a business, man. It's a business. So if I tell Dave it's Friday and this person says, whoever, I need you Friday, I'm like, I can't do it. I can't do it unless I'm already committed. Contracts. There's non-disclosure agreements. It's a lot of stuff, man.
Would you say Rise of the King is gonna be?
This movie.
Do you think it's gonna be your biggest?
I don't know. Only God knows that.
Only God knows that. But what you feel? What do you feel?
I love the project.
About this project.
Yo, this project is dope. I played the right-hand man to the boss. So
I'm gonna put the trailer out on the.
All right, go ahead.
I'm gonna put the trailer out on the. Because I want people to see it. I actually think it's kind of hot. I was kind of shocked when you sent it to me last night. Right? And he was like, yo, this is what I'm doing now. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, yeah, he get ready for the interview. He know I'm ready to interview. No, seriously. I thought it was beautiful, perfect timing. So I was watching it, and my wife was like, yo, you want a new movie? I said, nah, this is VerryRichmon. And then I forgot. I was like, oh, she doesn't even know VerryRichmon. Yeah, like she knows...
The other person.
Brainstorm. Yeah. So I said, when I said that to her, she was like, who? You always got somebody new. I said, no, he's not new. I knew him for almost 20 years. Almost 20 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you got Rise of the King. You're a producer. Would you like to write? I mean, write your whole full script movie.
Yeah, I wrote something already.
You already?
Yeah, it's called Abuse. It shows the different levels of abuse because men can get abused by their women too. So I don't want to get into the plot, but
I like that, man.
It's called Abuse.
Yeah, your diversity is crazy.
Thank you, man.
Your diversity is crazy. Who's directing?
Me.
You gonna do everything?
Yeah.
Yo, that is crazy.
Yeah, I got my actors. The actresses lined up already. I'm one of the actors. I'm the main actor. You know, sometimes you gotta shoot yourself and put yourself out there, man. You know, so. I wish I could tell you the story. Off camera, I'll tell you. You know, like that's a great concept.
Just the fact of you giving me the time, like right now, I know how hard it is. Like, listen, we had to set this up crazy, and where we at right now, people really wouldn't really understand. Like, you know, we have to make our time where we make our time. Because
yeah, man, 7 days a week.
7 days a week. Yeah.
I'm doing this 7 days. I work a regular job. After work, I'm filming something. If I'm not working with a director, I'm filming my own thing. Right. You know, Saturdays and Sundays, I got to give up till August. You know what I mean?
When do you sleep?
You sleep when you dead, bro. Ooh, it's time to get that bread, bro. Feel me?
Yeah. Yeah. Chasing that money is serious. Yeah, trust me, I know. I got 6 kids, so I know.
Yo, I seen a meme. I don't know who put it out, right? It was a dude in a suit. And they had like, you know how the greyhounds with a carrot? Right. So the money was right here, right. And he's chasing the money. The suit falls off. He becomes a skeleton, and then he falls into the grave and never gets that money, man. That shit was so hard. I was like, wow,
damn. This is on Facebook,
Instagram, or something. I was like, yo, that concept was crazy.
That's scary.
It's scary
because he's chasing the money forever,
and he never got it.
Suits fall off
and dies.
There's the bone, falls in the ground, never touches the money. Does the money keep moving?
Not only that, he wasn't destined to get it in the first place.
Fuck.
You know what I'm saying? So it was deep. It was real deep.
I understand the concept just now. That he wasn't. Yo,
it wasn't.
I see why you chasing. I ain't
even chasing it. Yeah. I feel it. That it's for me. You know what I mean? I just do.
Will you think about opening up another brainstorm? Is brainstorm?
Brainstorm will never die, man.
Never die.
It's on my back right now.
I saw the jacket. I saw the jacket. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I was very like, hey, man.
You know what happened with Brainstorm? Nothing happened with Brainstorm. We're all together. And I allowed those artists to branch out into their own production teams.
Yes, you did.
But they're still under Brainstorm.
Yes,
you understand?
Yes,
so the point was, what happened was, I had everything on 1 terabyte hard drive, and it crashed. And I thought I lost everything. So I went to a recovery site. They couldn't do nothing. All the music was gone. By the grace of God, recently, not too long ago, about a year ago, I was able to recover those files. So now I got Brainstorm's whole catalog. So I'm dropping them little by little.
I don't know how you do it.
And I make sure that when the artists that I had, that I still have, never mention a year in your song. So you're gonna be like, oh, 1999. Don't do that. Because that shit might come out in 2099 and you still saying 1999, bro. Once I hear that, I'm like, oh, that's old.
You know, there's some
Music is never old.
There are some people who think you're off your rocker, and I'm
That's
gonna say
cool.
this because this is me and you talking.
Yeah.
But I think you're one of the most intelligent underground people that I know.
I appreciate
because
that.
of who you know and your path that you took. Especially when you did your interview with D Dot. You remember your interview you did? Yeah, man. You're doing a lot of things, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Grace of God.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Come on, what? When are we going to get a full effect of where you're going to have the whole crew back together, putting something together again?
We're actually doing that July 15th, if you didn't
Wow.
know.
No,
That's
I
a
didn't.
park. You had left the funeral that day.
I did.
Everybody from Brainstorm is coming. You got to be there.
I'll be there.
It's right. I forgot the name of the park. It's under the Whitestone Bridge. Before you go over the bridge.
I know the park. I know the park.
Yeah.
Right before you get to Trump's I know the park. Can't think of the name of the
Don't worry
park.
about it.
I know the park.
But you definitely there. Everybody's there.
Yeah.
All of us, man.
Man,
It's gonna be big. It's gonna be huge. We're doing a tribute for Tony Garcia,
Yes.
R.I.P. Minta.
And then the whole brainstorm is just gonna.
People coming from.
Yeah, I still got brainstorm beats too.
Man,
Yo, man, I
wait
might
till I
have to
drops
bring,
this
I'm
up.
gonna have to bring out. So I got about 10 of them that I haven't released with y'all yet.
See, the funny thing is
Yeah.
this. I learned this from who's it, Master C, whoever, not Mr. C, Master P. I'm gonna take brainstorm tracks and put them in my movies.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's a whole different realm. Or if I deal with a producer that doesn't have, a film director that doesn't have a concept, I got some shit for you for your movies, man. You know what I'm saying?
I like that, man. And you giving out scores.
That's what I'm saying. I'm scoring.
That's what I'm saying. You giving
I'm
out
hooping.
scores. you giving people the
I'm
opportunity to
hooping.
listen. We got music. This is what we're gonna do. See what I'm saying?
Appreciate it.
Your avenue and your cabinet stay open, man. I've never been around you and you haven't fed somebody. And that's real talk. I've watched you empty your pockets to feed your artists and to feed the things that go on. I've watched you, man.
Yeah.
I've watched you. You have come a long way. Keep driving. Don't get out that car,
Man, I'm gonna pull up.
Don't get out that
I'm
car,
say,
man.
get in, let's go.
That's right.
You feel me?
Each time you pulled up on me, you have pulled up on me different. And I'm not talking about the ride, I'm talking about the personality. You have always said, yo, man, I see what you're doing, but I'm doing this. Come check me. And every time I followed you, my steps have gotten bigger, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Nah, man, I appreciate
And
you.
look what you doing. You doing it big.
Nah, look where I got it from. Because you got to remember, when I left you, I ended up going to the Matrix Studios.
Right.
I ended up working
Right.
up. Right.
Wait,
Who-
Matrix. That's
Yes, your hookup.
my bro.
Yes, your
I'm
bro.
in something with him right now. He's
Yo.
got something. Hold on. He got something called Loyalty. Check out Loyalty. It's everywhere. Amazon, Tubi, Prime. I'm in part 2. We just bumped back into each other.
See what I'm
Matrix.
saying?
That's bro, man.
Yeah,
That's
sometimes-
bro.
You the one that introduced me.
Wow.
Remember, I went up there. I went up there the first time when he was up there by Allenton, and I started Barbershop Radio.
He's over here now.
He's
right
over
now.
here now.
Oh, he on Morris.
He's on Morris.
Yeah.
He was downtown where I was at, working with Regis. Where I was at, on 42nd Street on Broadway.
So you keep
15th
your connections. See what I'm saying?
Oh, my brother, your connections have brought me a long way. This is why I'm telling you, the people who are giving the negative vibes about you are wrong.
I don't even know who they are.
They don't, you don't
I
have
give
to
a
know,
fuck.
because I'm telling you to your face, like, yo, when I get the opportunity, I'm be like, you know what? Sometimes people can say whisper things that they shouldn't. We all don't,
And then smile in your face.
all the time,
Like, yo, bro, if you,
all the time. Man.
that's some, I don't want to curse. You know what I'm
You
saying?
can, this is my
Man,
this is my platform. You can curse,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
what
I
I'm
don't need
saying,
to, I don't need to curse. I can find a better word. That's
Well,
improper.
yeah, come on now.
You know what I'm saying? My mama used to say that, yo, you don't have to curse. You're educated, man. You could use a better word than that, can't you, son?
You're a brilliant. I'm gonna say it for you. You're a brilliant motherfucker, man.
Well, thank you. Couldn't you use a
don't-
better word than that? No, that's what. No, you're stupid.
I just think a lot of people just don't realize your talent and how much doors you open for me. And I think you forgot about that Matrix Studio connection you gave me. I think
me and him started RVT TV together when we started interviewing celebrities. Like I interviewed Big Pun's wife, DMX's wife, DMX's son, Big Pun's son, the guy from the Force MDs before he died, Jesse D.
Right.
We interviewed my son, the General. We did all of that, man. Shout out to
you did your own
RVT
podcast, man.
Yeah.
Soon?
I don't know, maybe wherever little good Lord puts me, you know what I'm
Soon?
saying?
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah.
I can see it in your face. My brother, you know a lot of people. You know a lot. Give me 2 people in the industry right now that you know that you could walk up to and say, hey, what's happening? This is what I need. Because I can think of one.
It's many, bro. I don't even like to drop names like that. It's many.
I can think of one. I can think of, and I've seen you use this guy a lot of times. And I'm not saying use, and what I mean by use, I mean by where you have gotten advice and he has answered you back quickly on what you need to do, man.
I got a lot of people like that.
Yes, you do.
Who you got in mind? Who you talking about?
I'm not gonna drop no names.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna do that. One thing I don't like people to know who I know either. Sometimes when you just pull up on, no, a lot of people don't know I know you either. A lot of people don't know your connections. I don't want them to know. When they watch this, they'll find out.
You know,
I'm like you.
Like knowing people is this. Like it's not what you know.
Right.
It's who you know.
Amen.
Better than that is if do they know you?
Right.
Meaning you could know them, but they don't know
you back.
So what I'm saying is I could pick up the phone and say, ABC, yo, I need this. What do you think? Or I'm in this contract. I need you to guide me through this because the language is too complicated. And they be like, come through. That's love. That's them knowing me.
That's what you do for me.
Appreciate it.
When you first found out that I wanted to do a lot of things in the social media, even with my children.
Yeah, your sons.
Your sons, right? You said to me, "Now come this way. This is better for you," and it actually worked out.
Sure did.
It actually worked out, and I'm not even gonna lie. It actually.
That's
worked
why
out.
you official brainstorm.
Yeah, man. It actually worked out, and 101%. And you know, the next time we get together like this, I'm going to officially follow you on a movie set. I'm gonna put that all together because man. I got several things I would like to do to you, and this is just one of them. I just wanted to introduce the world to the platform, the new platform I'm doing, and I wanted to make sure I get you in it. Because you, at the beginning of Living Room TRT, before I became TRT Productions and the Cigar Lounge.
That was dope, by the way.
Yeah, the Cigar Lounge, appreciate it. You was the one who definitely helped me put all this together. I remember you bringing the certain rapper to my house, who right now is doing well. And I appreciate.
He's doing well.
He's doing. It's okay. I appreciate that. Though.
Yeah, man.
It doesn't matter what nobody said. Right now, we got the first of that. And I said that we got the first of that rapper's interview because of you.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. I haven't been really following what he's doing, but me and him had the conversation. Like I'm just not his manager anymore.
Right.
But we still peoples. So he's like, yo, when I make it, all you did for me, I got you 10 times over.
You don't think he's made it yet?
I don't want to just get into that to the level I'm talking about.
Okay.
Well, I haven't been following, so I really don't know. I'm in my own lane, but he's an amazing artist, so he got it in him, like I got it in me.
See, here's the thing, and the fact, like I said, as much as people want to say he couldn't have not gotten where he's at without you, regardless if you continue. No, and I'm not going to put no. Because sometimes it takes one person to connect another person. Even if another person finishes what another person started, someone started that. You understand? You started that.
Yeah, I started a lot of motherfuckers.
And I always said I gave you props because I don't know if I could have walked away the way you walked away. And I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. And I said that, and I watched you, and you said, "Hey, I'm okay. I went down a little bit. Now look at you, man." I'm following your movies.
God, I'm in
movies, bro. I'm following your movies.
I'm into these things. I'm in Amazon Prime now.
Oh my
YouTube too. Man, next thing is Hollywood, bro. I hope so. You know, you got to speak it into an existence. You know what I'm saying? I see myself here. I see myself in a Spike Lee movie. I see myself in a Denzel movie. I can see it.
I can see you producing your own thing. Listen, I just want in. I want to be one of them actors.
And it's done.
Yeah, I want to be one of them actors, man.
Done. Come through Friday so you see what we're doing with the...
Appreciate it.
This is some funny shit.
Please promise me that
the Hitman. Remember what I said, y'all.
The Hitman.
Yeah.
Please promise me we'll have an opportunity to do this again. I know we didn't have the time that we would like, but please promise me I'll be able to...
I got my word on that.
Yeah, we'll get together. Hopefully in about another month or 2 months, we can sit down and have another big discussion. I appreciate it, man.
No doubt. You know what? One last thing. Like,
come on, talk to me.
Remember, I tell you, when I was little, I used to go like this. There's a song by Counting Crows called Mrs. Jones and Me. And in that song, he go, when I turn on the TV, I want to see me stand right back at me, all the beautiful colors. Yo, that song, I'm like, he was in my head when he wrote those lyrics. Lyrics is powerful.
Yeah.
Like, it's so words and acting, like, for like, you can have, prime example, King Kong ain't got nothing on me.
Right.
It's the way he said it.
That's right.
It's not what he said. It was the situation around that made him say it.
And that
like
became
he
a meme, too.
But that's a line that will forever. I want one of those lines. I need a couple of those lines. You know what I'm saying?
I see the ambitions in your eye. See, people can't see what I'm saying. I see the ambitions in your eye, man. I'm telling you, I thank you. You could be anywhere else. You could have sat with anybody else, but you spent your time sitting with talking to me, and you know I appreciate that, man. Never been a time where I'll say no, I can't help you. Never been a time I say I can't open my doors. Anything you ever need from TRT Productions, regardless of whatever level I'm on, please reach out. I'm always gonna have my doors open to you, man. I appreciate you.
Appreciate you back,
man. You've been listening to Big Ran, TRT Productions, live from the Cigar Lounge, man. Sitting here with my boy VerryRichmon. I want to say thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to interview, man.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
So
make sure you check out. Make sure you check out the new movie, man. Please make sure you check out the new movie, Rise of a.
There's a lot of movies.
There's a lot of movies that you got out. He got about 3 or 4 of them out at the same time.
They coming.
Matter of fact,
Rise of a King.
Rise of a King.
In Vain with Ray Luke.
Ooh.
I play a bum. There's another Ray Luke film that I'm in. I get killed by Brody from The Wire. Why can't I think of it off the top? I'm sorry, Ray. Shout out to Ray Luke, by the way. It's a lot, man.
Yeah, shout out your producers that you're working with, because you just named 3 of them.
Okay, again. Ray Luke.
You got Ray
Shout
Luke.
out to you. Dave May Films. Shout out to you. LM Productions. Shout out to you. Shout out to Dragon Squad. I mean, Dragon Squad. I play a cop in that, man. That's Shahandor Barnes in them. And Master Tulip. That, man, there's so many, like, you know what, sometimes, I know it's so many because I'm doing so many projects. One day I'm going to be sitting down and be like, oh shit, that's me. Like, wait a minute, I don't even remember doing that.
Yo, that's crazy. I said that one day, and this is no lie, one day I was somewhere in the store, and someone was playing a clip of our show I did about a 98-year-old man.
Gangs of New York, that's the name of it.
Gangs of New York is a movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean, though, when you hear yourself and you be like, oh shit, that's me.
Word.
Yeah, man. Come on, man.
But I get excited, man. Like,
well,
when there's premieres, red carpets coming up that I'm going to be going to and shit like that, but I get to see me on TV, bro. I'll watch it 10 times just to be like, oh shit, that's me.
You should be excited, man.
Oh, yeah.
Man, listen, it's worth it. It's worth everything that you do.
It's like hearing your song on the radio for the first time. It's that feeling when you see yourself on TV, bro. It's the same, you know?
Keep on saving lives, man.
All the time.
Keep on saving lives, because while you saving lives, you got other people saving other lives.
Exactly. It's called karma. It's called good karma.
You got good karma.
You know, if it don't come back for me, it'll come back for my kids.
Amen.
Good karma.
Good karma.
God is good, man.
God is good all the time.
Yes. Do you know most famous and rich people, they always thank God. All of them. If you hear their speeches, I like to thank God first, and then my mother and my father and all that. You never hear somebody go up and say something different.
Yeah. God is the
From
answer
the
to
thuggiest
everything.
thug.
Yeah. God is the answer for everything. He gonna pull you out of all your despairs. God is gonna provide you with all the riches you need, and doesn't necessarily mean money.
No.
So, you know,
money's not happiness.
Money's not happiness, man. But God is everything beautiful.
Amen.
Amen. So until we meet again, brother,
yes,
ladies and gentlemen, man, this is VerryRichmon. Check out his Facebook page, YouTube page.
It's all VerryRichmon. It's at VerryRichmon, RichMon.
Right.
It's 2 R's and an O. There's no letter D in it's VerryRichmon, like a Jamaican man. You hear me? You heard me? Yeah, but that's it. VerryRichmon. Just catch me on that. You hit me on my email. You want to talk business or whatever? There's VR, like vrmanagement.pr@gmail.com. That's VerryRichmonmanagement.pr@gmail.com. It's just VR. Hit me there, man, and let's talk. You know, I work with anybody. I'm humble. I'm approachable. Let's do some business. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, actor, producer, record executive, record manager, artist manager. He has all the titles on social media. The only thing he don't have and I don't want to say that yet, but he don't have a radio station or a podcast.
Not yet.
So look out for that.
Look out for that.
Look out for that.
Yeah,
He done everything else. Trust me. He done had. He's working on his television.
What I want to do?
Go ahead. Listen. Listen.
Voiceovers. Like I could do like this.
I can see you doing that too.
107.5 WBLS.
Watch
The
yourself.
Quiet Storm. Watch yourself. Folks.
I can see you doing
that.
I can see you doing a cartoon.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yo,
Doug, we don't act. We gonna get in trouble.
All right, let's calm down. Calm down. Yo, my bro.
I can see you doing a voiceover in a cartoon, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what I can see.
It'd be like a little baby with a deep voice and shit.
I just see. Do you remember the show that came on with the big guy? He Luther. What was his name? Oh, man, he was the big strong guy.
Lex Luthor.
Not Lex Luthor. Nah, I can't think of his
know.
name. Oh man, he played the strong guy. I could see you doing his cartoon.
Oh, Cliffhanger. You just talking about Cliffhanger?
No,
He was like,
I can't
excuse me.
I can't think of the guy's name. He did the movie. He was on Netflix. He was the strong guy.
I don't know.
He had a series, man.
I don't know.
Luke Cage.
See, I don't know that one.
Yeah, I can see you doing the voiceover for Luke Cage as a cartoon character.
No, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I hope y'all hear this. Get at me if one of them producers is hearing
Yeah,
this.
you would make an excellent Luke Cage on the cartoon.
Man,
network,
listen.
man. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is what it is, man.
Damn, we could go on.
We can go on, man.
I know we can. We're going to end it.
Let's keep it short and
We're going
brief.
to keep it short.
We do the next one.
My brother, you know I appreciate you, man. I can
Always
say
so.
that 1,000 times, and I know I'm
Yeah.
going to hit the same thing 1,000 times back. So I'm going to say it one last time, appreciate you, and give your flowers before your flowers give them to you. All right?
Amen.
Amen. Have a blessed day, everybody.
Peace, y'all.
All right now.